Now, is there such a thing as good debt? I mean, we all know what debt is. You get a credit card, you charge it and charge it and charge it, and then if you don't pay it off every single month, you go into debt, which means you owe the bank or you owe somebody more money, and you actually have to pay that back. Now, is there such a thing as good debt? Now, there's also a thing as bad debt. There's two different things. But now, in my opinion, debt in general is two different ways. Number one, it's good, and number two, it's bad. I actually became very wealthy buying real estate with good debt, and I want to show you how to do that. Hey guys, my name is Dustin Heiner with Master Passive Income. I want to show you how to invest in real estate rental properties so you never, ever have to work a job again. Now, what I want to talk about is good debt. Now, a long time ago, I read a very, very good book that talked about good debt versus bad debt. I had no clue there was anything other than bad debt. Like you go into debt and you have to pay interest, and you pay a lot of money in interest if you don't pay it off. Credit cards, buying a house, buying a car, buying a boat, whatever it might be. If you borrow money, you go into debt. Now, this book is written by Robert Kiyosaki. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Absolutely love the book because it got me to change the way that I think about debt as well as how to make money. So a quick broad overview, I learned how to make passive income. So instead of working for a job, working for somebody else and getting paid for that hour that I work, I actually earn passive income where I work one time. I buy one rental property, one piece of real estate, and it makes me $250 a month in passive income where I don't work, but I still make money. That's the first thing I learned. The second thing I learned was how to actually grow and scale the business by utilizing good debt. Now, here's the two different terms that you really need to understand. Bad and good. So let's go over the bad debt. What is bad debt? Now, if you've ever listened to like Dave Ramsey or anybody that's like saying, hey, get out of credit card debt, which is good. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely good. In fact, I have a video that actually walk you through how to get out of credit card debt with a snowball method that I absolutely love, and even how to increase your credit score by 100 points within a month. Absolutely easy to do that. So I have other videos on how to do that as well. So check in the description for those. Now, with bad debt basically, if you sum everything up, takes money out of your pocket. So if you just reach in your pocket and pull out some cash, that would be like giving that to the bank. Bad debt takes money out of your pocket. You buy a car. You buy a car to go back and forth from work and you get a loan on it. Well, that interest that you are paying on that loan, you borrow $10,000 and you got to pay the $10,000 back. Plus you need to pay interest. Basically, the privilege of utilizing or using the money from the bank, you're going to pay interest. Now, the bad debt is when that money just keeps coming out of your pocket. Number one, to pay for the principal or how much you borrow, but number two, the interest as well. So you got to pay for both of those. That's bad debt. Remember, bad debt takes money out of your pocket. Now, good debt is awesome. In fact, I've used it so many times, and I'm going to give you some overview on how I use that in my business to grow my business, to buy more real estate. I have 30 plus properties now. They all make me money, and I make money $250 or more in every single property or with every single property every single month. And I actually have a free real estate investing course because I want to get you started. Check in the description. If you go to masterpassiveincome.com/free course. masterpassiveincome.com/free course. I will literally give you my free course showing you how to find properties, how to fund or get money for properties, how to have other people manage it, and how to grow it to where you don't have to work a job ever again. I'm going to give you that free course. Also, if you want to text the word rental to 33777, I'll give you that as well. Rental to 33777. Now, this is what good debt is. Good debt puts money into your pocket. Remember, bad debt takes money out. Good debt puts money in. If you buy a car that costs you money every single month, that does not make you money, that's bad debt. But let's give you an example. If you buy a car that actually you rent it out to somebody else and it makes you money. Let's say your monthly payments for the car is like $400, but you're renting it out to somebody else and they're paying you $800 total. Well, that's $400 in passive income or in income coming in your pocket. So 400 minus 800, you have $400 going in your pocket. So that's passive income, but at the same time, it's good debt. You took on the debt. That's $400 a month, but you're making $800 a month in passive income. Well, that money is coming into your pocket and also paying off that debt. Let me give you another example of how good debt works. And I've used this so many times. So I actually bought real estate. I bought real estate with $17,000 down. I bought $17,000 down, and then I kept buying more properties and more properties. But here's also what I did. I have a house that I actually live in, my own single family home. And I've literally done this many times. I take my single family home, and I know there's equity in there because the value is up here, and how much I owe is down here. So there's equity in the house. Then what I do is I refinance it. I pull cash out of my property. This is an advanced strategy that I teach all my students, but I pull the cash out, the equity out of my property, and my payments go up. But I take that money and I buy a rental property. That one rental property might make me $250 or more in passive income. That's money that I could spend or save to buy more properties. And the mortgage, the increase in mortgage that I got when I took out the home equity, when I took out that home equity and did a refinance. So if my mortgage went up by $100 because I pulled cash out, I make sure I buy a property that's going to account for this $100 and all the expenses and put money into my pocket, $250 or more. Now, that's a little more advanced strategy, but let me give you another specific example of how good debt is going to work. This is easy way to do it. Let's say you buy a house to live in. You're going to live in a house, you're tired of renting, you're going to live in a house with your family, and you buy the house, you get a mortgage broker, and you find a realtor, and you put them together, and you buy a house. Well, you're living in that house. That house is not making you money. So it's bad debt. It's basically taking money out of your pocket. Now, what a banker's going to tell you is that's actually good debt, but we know because it doesn't put money in our pocket, it's actually bad debt. They're going to tell you it's an asset. An asset is something that's good for you. Well, in fact, what happens is if we switch the way we look at debt as a means to make money or to lose money. That's really what it comes down to. Debt is either making money or losing money. Bad debt makes us lose money. Good debt makes us make money or helps us to make money. So you buy this one house. You're living in it with your family. It's bad debt. Let's say you buy another house. You move into that second house, and this first house that was bad debt, you now rent it to a tenant. That tenant is paying for all your expenses, paying for your mortgage, paying for your taxes, your insurance, your property managers, rehab, all that stuff. They pay for all that. That property was bad debt when you lived in there because it was taking money out of your pocket. Now it has turned into good debt. Good debt meaning it's now putting money in your pocket, $250 or more in passive income coming into your pocket now. So that's what turns into good debt when it starts making you money. Now, the second house that you buy that you're currently living in, that's where your family's in there, it's not making you money. So it's considered bad debt. We consider it bad debt. It's good bad debt in a sense because we got a place to live. But what's great is and I've literally done this many times, I've actually refinanced my property. Let's say after 2 or 3 years, the value goes up by like $30,000. I'm like, shoot, I can pull $30,000 out, or depending on how much the bank actually lets me pull out, usually 75 to 80%. But I pull that cash out and buy another rental property. Now, here's what I've done. Here's the pro tip. If you keep rolling that money that you pull out or that you make, keep rolling it back into more properties, it's like a snowball. Your business gets bigger, you make more money. So here's the pro tip. Keep putting that money into the next property, into the next property, and into the next property. As you're doing that, you are building your business. So what it looks like is I buy a property, it makes me money. I save that money to buy another property that makes me even more money. And then I save that money to buy another property that makes me more money. Now I have 30 plus properties. I literally don't need to work. I quit my job when I was 37 years old, and I want to show you how. Check the description, get my free course. Actually, leave me a comment. Leave me a comment below. I really want to know, is good debt actually good or is it bad? Am I completely off my rocker? Do I have no clue what I'm talking about? And what your thoughts are, and how you are utilizing debt to benefit you. Now, not a lot of people, now let me say this the right way. Not everybody can see this as something good for them. I would say about 90% of the population of the entire world will look at this and be like, this is crazy, this is stupid, don't ever do that, debt's bad. 10%, like us, investors like us, we're gonna see this bad debt and see this good debt. We're gonna be able to take the good debt, make money from it, and then we could eventually pay off the debt. You know what I did? When I was about ready to quit my job, I saw I have plenty of debt. It's good debt, But what if I paid off these mortgages? I can make more money in passive income. I could have, instead of making $250, I'll make $500 a month because I pay off this mortgage, or $600 or something like that. So guess what I did? I took, like I said, it's a snowball. It gets bigger and bigger. You roll it down the hill, it gets bigger and bigger as it gets faster and bigger and faster and bigger. It keeps going. This is what happened for me. After I bought property after property, once I got to 30 properties, I was making $20,000 a month. I was making so much money every single month, not doing a thing. I was doing that at the same time thinking, you know what? I could pay off this mortgage to make even more money. Why would I have it go to the bank if I could just pay it off? So that's the beauty of utilizing good debt. Now, I have so many great videos showing you how to invest in real estate. Check out this video right here. I'm super excited to get you started. And subscribe to this channel because I'm putting out so much great real estate investing advice and tips and strategies, actually walking you through exactly how to buy and own real estate and make passive income. So subscribe to this channel and like this video. We'll see you guys in the next one.